irreversible, or so they thought. Till few gained the power men have always sought, the power to alter time to their will, but they used it with greed, their intentions were ill. The watchers were where this power was cloaked, and now must see this power revoked. No longer can they interfere with my master plan. Who am I, you ask? They call me the Minuteman. Two perilous years have passed since I've arrived in the mortal world. I have salvaged countless watches, but man's possession of my power has not yet been eradicated. One watch remains, its owner hidden away. I don't know his name or face, but his selfish use of the watch has caused thousands of people to perish. I have searched tirelessly to no avail, but my endeavor to find him will not relent. The hunt presses on.
Finally, I've been looking for you.
No, it can't be him. He'd never surrender so easily.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Minuteman.
He doesn't have the watch. Then who?
I'm Connor. Alright then. Why so tense?
I expected to see someone else.
You mean the guy with the last watch on Earth?
Impossible. How could this kid know so much?
If you don't mind, I'd like to accompany you on your journey. I have some information that may be of use to you. And I promise, I won't get in the way.
No.
Why not?
Too dangerous. There are men who are willing to do anything and everything to protect the lost watch. And besides, you're just a kid. You'll only slow me down.
Who are you calling kid? You may be a god, but you can't do this on your own. What if I told you I knew where the last watch was? The man you're looking for lives here. His name is Miguel Garcia. Ever since he happened across that watch, greed and lust for power has consumed him.
How do you know all this?
Because he's my father. My dad changed when he took possession of the watch. My mother and I were concerned and scared of how ruthless he was becoming. So we tried to destroy his watch. Well, my dad caught us before we could touch it. He went aggro and killed my mother. She kept screaming at me to run. I barely escaped with my life. I can't forgive him for all that he's done. That watch has turned him into a monster. I want to find him just as much as you do. And who better to help me than the god of time himself?
Come, let's go get that watch.
I've been meaning to ask you. Since you control time and everything, why don't you just snap your fingers and undo this whole mess you've made? No offense.
I lost most of my power when I decided to give it to you humans. Once I reclaim all the watches, my power will return to me. But until then, Miguel Garcia is the new god of time.
Why? Why did you give your power to us?
Quite a heavy cross it was to bear alone. I had hoped to find alleviation by dividing my power amongst a select few of you humans. Clearly that was a mistake.
Then let's fix that mistake.
Are you sure this is the place?
Positive.
Two guards in front of the complex.
I'll take care of him.
No, Connor.
That's close enough.
State your business.
Whoa, relax, relax. I'm Connor, Miguel's son. I'm just here to pay my old man a visit.
Okay, come on in.
Oh, and my friend here too. Hey, come on, man, these guys are cool.
That's the guy.
Get him!
Ah!
Dude. That was like the Matrix.
We're wasting time.
Ooh.
This is it. Don't let your guard down.
Let's finish this.
Well, if it isn't my own flesh and blood, come to kill me, I presume.
You've cursed this world with death and despair for far too long. It ends today.
I beg to differ. It's just the beginning.
Hand over the watch.
Never would I abdicate my power to such a selfish god. The bubonic plague, 9/11, the Holocaust, and more recently, the Haiti earthquake. You held the power to prevent these tragedies, and you did nothing. Why?
I may control time, but I'm not omnipotent.
No, you're nothing but a deluded tyrant, claiming to save the world from itself. But you stand idly by while the world crumbles under your feet. And to top it off, you couldn't even handle the simple task of controlling time. So you had to share it with us humans to ease your burden. How pathetic. I'm more of a god than you ever were.
You can never understand.
Oh, but I will. Soon. I'll claim your throne and use this power to form a new world.
It's over. We're gonna destroy that watch once and for all.
Funny, those are the same exact words your mother said, and look where she ended up.
I'll kill you! He got away. He beat us. God knows what time he could have gone to. How could we let this happen?
Connor? Connor, what is it?
You have to kill him. Put an end to this. You're the only one who can.
Stay with me, Connor.
Kill him.
What did you do?
I'm afraid your companion no longer exists. I went back in time and prevented his birth.
How could you do that to your own son?
That fool was no son of mine, but an obstacle that had to be eliminated. And since he never existed to meet you, there's no way he could have ever known where to find me. So in a few moments you'll fade away and be miles away from here, with no memory of any of this. Why isn't this thing working?
You really think I make my own watches affect me? I'm immune to any changes you make to this world.
That's impossible. You can't just reject the laws of time.
I don't think you understand. I am time.
What?
Power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. At last, the final watch is in my possession, and with it, an end to a world of oppression. Now that man's true nature has been unveiled, it is clear to me that my test has failed. They can never possess such godly power when they so easily fall prey to the evils that devour. I foresaw this outcome and it came to fruition. Forever they are bound by the human condition, chained to a world I can never forsake. But never again will I make this mistake. Governing time, keeping it in check, is the albatross around my neck. I must go back to where this all began, resume my duty as the Minuteman. Time for the world to forget. Time to reset. Deja vu.